Magu Ziansho. Divine marijuana brings immortality. Greetings, sisters and brothers on the way. I'm doing these pre-videos before I do the actual teaching videos on my YouTube channel, Cannabis Kung Fu Yoga, and the actual other first channel is the Art of Networking channel, or Dao Net. So when I actually start doing the actual videos for the show, I'll get into each one of those individually. But right now, it's 5:12 in the morning, and I'm in my bedroom, ladies. I always gotta throw that in there because I'm not dead yet. Anyway, so I'm sitting here thinking, 4 o'clock in the morning, that what I'm getting ready to teach, I may be one of the only Kung Fu teachers that will be teaching both or more modes. I call them modes, but in Kung Fu there are at least 2 different sides to practicing Kung Fu. Now, on the most famous side, we have Shaolin. This is where you get karate and all these types of, and then you have internal Kung Fu, which is the main thing that I've studied, because I started out with karate, Shotokan, like I got my Shotokan pajamas on right now. I started out in that, but I gradually progressed to Kung Fu, and now from Kung Fu I have developed my own system, which is why I'm making this video, because within my system you have both internal and external. Now, from my understanding, external, the stuff you need muscles and you're using strength and jumping and flipping and all that type of thing, should be learned while you're young, like from 5-6 years old up until you in your 20s, etc., etc. And then by the time you're in your 20s and 30s, you start learning the Tai Chi type stuff as you're getting older. So you have a foundation in what they might call the yang or yang side, the side, all the Shaolin karate type stuff. And then once you get a certain age, like I said, maybe 20s and 30s, you start to learn what they call soft. There's nothing soft about internal Kung Fu except the look. There's nothing easy about internal Kung Fu. As a matter of fact, it's probably more hard than the external, because external you just and you get it over with, you sweat, and then you're tired and you lay down. Internal Kung Fu, you don't get tired. Like, I am up at 4 o'clock every morning, at least 4 o'clock, maybe 3. And then I'm up. I don't get sleepy no more. I don't catch colds no more. I don't get sick anymore. That side comes from the internal Kung Fu. Now, if I was just practicing and sweating all the time and wasting my energy where I gotta lay down and rest to recuperate, now I'm giving off the energy that would keep my immune system keeping me from getting sick. You understand? So usually the Chinese school go towards one or the other. So it's not really an innovation, but bringing the teachings back to the old school days. Start with the external, the martial art. Well, the self-defense. There's different categories: self-defense, martial art, and combative arts. So I'll get into those. But if we were to do it properly, see, in America, you might not even decide to study martial art or Kung Fu until you're old enough to do it for yourself. There's very few parents that, let me get my child into this while they're 5, 6 years old. Whereas in China, that's like, or at least it was, I don't know what it's like now, but in Kung Fu families, that was like the norm. Your grandfather knew Kung Fu, your father and mother knew Kung Fu. You just grew up in Kung Fu, you understand? From a baby, I'm talking about 5, 6 years old. From a baby in those type of families, they was probably putting you in herbal formulas before you could talk, all that type of stuff. So that's what I would like to create, a culture of people. It's not about learning how to fight. Think about this. Kung Fu strengthens and toughens the physical body beyond the average person, beyond going to the gym, beyond all that garbage. Kung Fu is, I'm talking about Chinese Kung Fu. I don't know a bunch of other styles. I know this style has herbs and breathing and exercises and different things that will make your body, mind, and spirit super. That's the only word I can use. I'm 67 years old. I'll be 68 in a couple of months. I don't practice like if somebody get into my stuff, you understand, and really practice this stuff. You're gonna surpass me, because I had to take the years to put all this stuff together, and I'm starting out. I didn't start out till I was in my 30s, so it's like, but if you start out young, learning, I done put it together. I done did all the work, and I don't even get to enjoy the true benefits of what I've created. But that's okay, as long as somebody do. So, why was I making this video? what are the three parts of fighting? Let's say let's make it an overall the overall concept of being able to fight. I'm in the hood. Excuse me, while I get this out. I'm in the hood. I've always been in the hood. Now I've been around rich people. I've been around the potent, the worst people on earth is just like crazy. Like, well, even now. But anyway, you understand, I can deal with anybody. But if you live in the hood, even if you don't live in the hood, you live in the Beverly Hills, which is not too far. If you live in Beverly Hills, you might get attacked, right? And you might want to learn how to defend yourself. So there are three levels to this. The first level is self-defense. Self-defense is not necessarily knowing how to punch somebody in a specific nerve center and disrupting the nervous system so they can't move. That takes, even if it's possible in a real fight, that would take you years and years and years, unless you just happen to know what time of day and where exactly how to hit and how deep to hit the nerve, and that's some deep shit. That's like overkill. I call that overkill. It's like, once you know martial art and self-defense, it's like, damn, you can. Anyway, so the first part would be self-defense. Somebody attacks you, you protect yourself, and you run away. You don't stand there trying to, I'm gonna punch you in the jaw, and then he's gonna punch you in the stomach, and you're gonna punch him in the nose. No. Get the attacker off of you. Get away. That's self-defense. Now, why I'm saying that, because in martial art is a thing that you take for years, like Tai Chi. It's years. You look like me before you learn how to fight on the street. Like I said, I'm in the hood, so if you want to learn how to defend yourself, you need to start out with self-defense. Quickly, how to block, how to punch, how to fucking run. Get the hell out of the situation. So now the next level is martial art. Listen to the word martial art. So think of dance. You don't go into a dance school and come out the next day and you're a dancer, not in, say, ballet, for instance. I think of ballet on the same level as Kung Fu or Kung Fu. It takes Kung Fu. It takes time to achieve a level of skill where you can be called a master. This is not protecting yourself on the street within a few weeks. You understand? Self-defense, protect yourself, get away. Martial art, I want to get into the movement and the form and the philosophy. You know, I want to do all that. That's the art of martial. You understand? Eventually, if I practice correctly, I can also learn how to defend myself, because, say for instance, my system, Tai Chi, the original, you know, you learn how to punch wooden boards and do push-ups and jump, but Tai Chi has been changed into this thing like, now all the moves, that even the ones that I just did, have a martial application, but if somebody attack you in the street with a fist, a knife, or a bat, and you be like, they gonna fuck you up, straight up and down. You be like, oh, I know Tai Chi, dude. BOW! Wait. So in the first part, self-defense, you have to learn how to move fast. Get them off of you. Get away. Then, what I call another mode, Tai Chi stuff is important because now you learning how to breathe with your movements, and you're learning to, get the energies to circulate, and you're standing upright like this. You're not in a fighting mode. This is how you're supposed to fight in Tai Chi. So, but it is a mode. You get benefits from practicing the slow breathing mode of Tai Chi. I think there's one that I'm forgetting, but the last one I'm going to talk about is combative training. Now you get into the extreme of I can't say martial art because I just made that its own division. So you have self-defense, which learning stuff quick. Learn how to defend yourself on the street as fast as possible, not 20 years of slow movement. Martial art, karate, tai chi, whatever it is, takes time. You're into the art of the movement of martial. Combat is, if you grab me, I'm gonna break your arm, break your elbow, and kill you. Straight up and down. I'm an ex-Marine. We didn't learn self-defense. When you're on a battlefield, but if you're on the battlefield, and I haven't been in a military battlefield, but I'm in a former Black Assassins, where the one gang on the other side had 100 guys, and our gang had 100 guys, and we just had sticks, knives, and bottles. This was before everybody had guns, and we out there beating each other to death. You can't sit there and punch a dude in the jaw again. I'm gonna punch you in the jaw. I'm gonna punch you in the stomach. And we stand there fighting. No, it's 100 dudes out there. You take one dude out, you move on to the next one. So if you're on a battlefield, military, you don't fight. You kill the dude that you kill the person that comes to you fast as you can, and go and move on to the next one. You understand? Combat. Hit him in the throat, take out the eye, break the neck, straight up and down. So, that's what I think about 4 o'clock in the morning. Self-defense, martial art, combat, straight up and down. So what I've tried to do with my cannabis kung fu yoga is just that. The first level will be self-defense. The second level will be, the people who stick with it will get into the martial art of it. But there are elements of the training that's going to get into combat. So, I just want to do these videos before I start actually making the actual videos for the show. So, did I say welcome to my bedroom? So that's it. I'm out. Did I do the greeting at the beginning? I keep forgetting to do. I think I might have done it, but I'm gonna do it anyway at the end. We start here. The hands make the yin yang this way. Then the yin and yang this way. I make the. I can't think of the name of the mudra right now. This is considered in our system the tray of Magu. I'm gonna get into all that. And this would represent the 3 levels, blah blah blah, and the actual smoking of the herb. And then we say Magu Zian Sho, which means divine marijuana brings immortality. I wasn't supposed to do that yet. Divine marijuana brings immortality. And then we end with like I'm blowing the smoke out. And this is, if you smoke, you know that when you blow smoke into the room, it do all this for a while, and then it dissipates. Be like smoke, my friend. I'm out. Peace.